Normally I'm in the studio. I will be out of town for the next several, probably the next month, for doing Cop Talk Live. So forgive me, I'm informal. It's hot out here. It's 90 degrees where I'm at right now. And I'm just touching base because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. So if you're watching the replay, you could skip ahead a few minutes, how it's going to go. You know how it is when you do a live feature, people start getting on your content in a little bit. So normally I'm live 9 p.m. Eastern. It is 20 to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm going live early, and I'm just going to give some updates on this. Sherry Van Wy, how are you? Again, I am never on this type of format. First Best Gigi. Normally I'm in the studio, but I'm in California right now, so I'm not in Chicago. And I will be here until October. We got some work to do. Dr. Magnum, what's going on? Rancho Relaxo. Straight beef bro. You know, the traps are not bad for a 50-year-old, huh? Look at that. Look at the shoulders. Look at the traps. Yeah, I'm 50. I can still, it was chest day today. Terry Max Fat Cops, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Whisper, this is new. This is just temporary. This is I'm on a working vacation for the next month. I'm out here in California, so I'm not in Chicago. So I have to do some updates with you guys. There's not going to be as much content on the YouTube channel reviewing stuff. There's going to be a lot of shorts. I don't have access to doing my content production-wise, so it'll be a very, very, very informal. H. Wade, how are you? Tater salad, Jack. The suit does no justice. The suit is meant to make me more professional, right? It's to show you, the audience, respect for watching my content. It's not about me and a content. It's about that. Heretic Poltergeist, how are you? And I never, if you guys know, I never get to look at your comments either when I'm online live. So this is it. Dr. Magnum, I'm doing a push-pull leg routine now. I do 5 days. I do a power building, so like Michael Hearn style. So like today was chest day, and the first movement was an incline bench, and it was only the 3 to 5 repetition range. And then I did 2 other Rachel Morgan. But why are you commenting? You're literally right there. It's Rachel Morgan's commenting, but hi, I'm looking at you, Rachel. It's good to see you. Rachel Morgan, right there. Anyways. It's a push-pull. No, it's a push. And so I did 3 exercises, 5 sets each, but one is extremely heavy and then the other ones are volumes. So yeah, look at those traps and shoulders. Urgh. Mr. Whisper, I appreciate that. No, I don't drink. I appreciate that. I'm going to have a beer. Hope that doesn't do anything. Anyways, I got updates. We have to do some updates really quickly because I'm sweating my ass off out here. And I want to be in the air conditioning. I wanted to start doing it. I made a decision. And this is where a lot of you guys, Rancho Relaxo, just outside of Sacramento. I want to start doing training for law enforcement because I can't believe how absolutely abhorrent and shitty it is. I just did a reel today, and I'll be posting it up on YouTube here as well, of a Cass County, I think it's in Missouri, deputy school resource officer, fat, completely overweight, 7 years on the job, no pride in herself whatsoever. And it's like, this is where we've got, it's every single day we see completely fat cops, out of shape cops. We see cops who are shooting people with paint rollers. If you didn't see the last reel or short here on the YouTube channel, make sure you check that out. It's got an 18 plus restriction on there. So unless you have an activated YouTube, you're not going to be able to see it. But you had LA County sheriffs shot a man into domestic disturbance because he threw a paint roller at the sheriff's deputy. Yeah, Rancho Relaxo. And the problem that you have is people believe that it's acceptable. Tater Hater, appreciate that. Are you liking? You sent me a bootlicker? I'm not at home. I'm in California. I'll get it back when I get back in October. I appreciate that. Carol Richards, did I know Doc Thompson and Brad? Yes, I knew Brad very well. I never got to meet Doc Thompson. Doc Thompson died 2 weeks after I started with the network. So yeah, that's. But I knew Brad Staggs. I know Brad Staggs very well. Anyways, I need to start doing more, accompanying the criticism with training. It has to start going this way. We need to start. I need to. And I've been calling out active police officers right now who are doing nothing to call out their brothers and sisters and their abhorrent shit behavior. What we get a lot of is a lot of, Rancho, I'm about an hour and a half from Rockford, Illinois. We get a lot of people who are DMing me on a daily basis, asking me to do video content on their department, bad cops, all this shit. And I'm getting frustrated to the point right now lately where I'm going, what are you guys doing to actually get your heads out of your asses and call this behavior out? I lost my job for calling out bad law enforcement. Took 3 years to get reinstated. I lost everything, lost my apartment, lost where I lived, lost my income, lost the person I was seeing, all this shit, and fucking lost friends. And I did the sacrifice. Why are you not willing to do it? So I appreciate that, First Best GG. Getting the sharing the content is helping. And understand something too. Listen, when you guys donate monetarily, of course it fucking helps. Do I want your money? Of course I do. I have chose to focus on this full time, and now it's my profession, right? To criticize, to correct law enforcement, bad law enforcement. I started the Patreon. You can go in any description of any of the videos. The Patreon is $7 a month. I want to build that as a community. That will wind up supplementing all the stuff. Dave, Frankie, appreciate that. The problem is what I'm really good at, and what's really taking up most of the time is criticizing shit, but there has to be more than just criticizing. There has to be, here's a problem, what are we doing to solve this? I don't think there's anyone better than me out there to start bringing these solutions to police departments. So the only way to wind up doing that, Shy Dominick, how are you? Appreciate that, is to get in these places like Harris County, right? I have chosen to look into, and right now, I'm supporting Joe Dana, who's active law enforcement, who's running for Harris County Sheriff. And I want to sit there and build these alliances so that when these fuckers like get in their position, it's okay, well, you're going to make it so that our training is brought into your agencies, and we're going to feature it so that there's no absolute excuse for the way cops are going right now. There's a lot of shit that needs to be done in the realm of law enforcement, and the way to happen is just keep making noise, but there has to be solutions accompanied with it. Carol Richards, love that you're still around, Izzo. I'm 70 and I totally get where you're coming from. Keep being the watchman. Carol, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Rancho Relaxo, it's not about exposing the bad cops. There has to be a fucking follow-up. If there's not a follow-up, there's no problem at all. Charles GS, Harris County, that is job security. That county, I cannot believe, you want to talk about Harris County? So Harris County, we have, I believe her name was Barbosa, which isn't that Hispanic for mental retardation. Deputy Barbosa, who shoots the man at the gas station. I did the video. You can find it here on our channel. Shoots an unarmed man at the gas station because her partner can't take him into custody. She's out of breath. She's fat. She's out of shape. And what does she do? I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to shoot. And she shoots him anyways, twice, while the partner's on top of him. You got the recent constable in Harris County who pointed a gun at her sister's boyfriend because he had her cell phone. Oh, there was two others in Harris County. Harris County, the other Harris County constable that I put up on my timeline who can't even speak English. She speaks ghetto, thug, trash, that segment of the black community culture that is just completely destroying America. It's ridiculous. Steve Ladner means stupid in Spanish, as I thought. Harris County, as constable and the sheriff's department, has got some of the worst law enforcement I've ever seen. So what we need to do is we need to wind up coming up with solutions to change this. We need training. And you need more exposure too, right? It's not just the training, because I've heard this bullshit excuse for 30 years. I got hired in March of 2001, March of 2001. So that's 25 years ago, and almost 25 years ago. And it was back then, we need more training. We need more training. Cops don't do anything with more training. They need to be exposed. What needs to happen is more people need to see this content so that they're aware of the problem, so that there's an outcry for comparable change. What I mean by that is somebody, I used to get a ton of shit from people. Why are you always attacking TikTok cops? They're relaxed. Why are you always attacking TikTok cops? And over the last several months, I got people email me all the time saying, I didn't know that this was that bad. I had no clue that there was that was bad with these TikTok cops. You guys saw the other week. I took 2.5 hours of TikTok comp content, filtered it down to 20 minutes, which was a painful. It took me 2 days to edit that down, and people were still like, "This is 20 straight minutes of bad cops who are doing nothing on TikTok." If we feature this, if we show it more, the public will demand that it be changed more, and they're gonna know. You know, maybe the next time a cop shoots somebody for having a fucking paint roller on him, that cop needs to be federally prosecuted and thrown in fucking federal prison. We need more of this shit. We need more of this stuff. Dave OG, training isn't the problem. It's the hiring, the thugs, and the shortage of manpower. 100%. I can't disagree with you. I cannot disagree with you. Peaches Cream, thanks for spreading the truth about bad cops. You know what sucks is the fact that I have to do this. It's ridiculous. It's insane that this is still happening. Makeshift Apollo, you have the kind of presence that checks most cops' egos. Oh, they fucking hate me. And I really couldn't give a shit. So keep hating. I got a ton more to come where I'm from. KDH, I keep hearing that we may become a police state. What is your take? You know who's going to do it too? And I voted for him. I voted for Trump. 100% I did. I voted for him twice. I didn't vote in 2016. The first election I ever voted for was in 2020. I voted for him. And then I voted for him again in 2024, right? You're going to see. Trump is, if it ever becomes a police state, it's going to be because conservatives and Trump supporters gave him all the authority to do it. 100%. 100%. You're going to see people who are so tired of what liberal media, recidivism, lack of prosecution, lack of district and state attorneys doing their job, that you see these people are so tired of no accountability, right? Liberal cities all over the place. So when you get somebody stealing something, it's like police pursuits. I can't stand police pursuits. Yeah, somebody runs from Georgia State Police for a turn signal or for speeding. Then the next thing you know, they're pitted, the car's destroyed, and the person's fucking paralyzed in the hospital, and you get the bootlickers going, "That's right, fuck around and find out." It's like, it's a property fucking crime and it's a moving violation. Well, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to fucking let them go? Well, Mobile Spike, like the company that I invested into, that's a solution for it. You get increased technology out there to stop that shit. But the point being is, you get these bootlicking fanatics who want to see police punish people on the street, and what happens is that, man, now all of a sudden you want to see your police be Gestapo and you want to see them actually being judged, jury, and executioner. So, yes, sadly, I think that it's going to be conservatives who usher in the police state and they don't even fucking realize they're doing it at all. Heretic Poltergeist, what's your opinion on the LE using flock cameras? Can you clarify what flock cameras are? I'm not familiar with that at all. The National Guard showing up at your front door? No, I agree with that, Davey. I don't want it either. You know what? I think you should let DC burn. You should let Chicago burn. I don't think the fucking government, as far as I'm concerned, now I never joined the military. It was my only regret in life was never becoming a Marine. To my knowledge, the United States military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard, Space Force, whatever else we're missing, they have zero ability to be put against United States citizens, to enforce United States citizens, unless it's like, again, helping law enforcement, right? Which, again, I don't agree with. Fuck that. If you can't have law enforcement take care of the shit that's on the street, then the cities deserve to burn. That's exactly how I feel about it. And if you're not going to see, here's the problem. We won't let our own American citizens, protect themselves with the Second Amendment, like that couple who got arrested, what was it, in Missouri, I believe, for standing on their porch and exercising their Second Amendment against the mob of Antifa and Black Lives Matter. So we're not going to do that, but we're going to have the government come in. I don't want that. If you can't take care of yourself, if you can't trust your citizens to do it, your city deserves a burn. So no, I do not want the military anywhere. Yeah, tater salad. I voted for Trump twice, but giving them more police power is a problem. People have no fucking clue. The demon, they are fucking waking on that. 100%. Guys, a few minutes on this. Again, this is the first time I'm live in a couple of weeks. Again, I'm out of the studio. until I'll tell you the next time I'll be in the studio. But I will be going live every Wednesday still. No, there's one Wednesday. When are we? Are we in Wednesday? Oh yeah, the 20. You can hear me, right? I'm talking to you through here. It's got a delay probably. Hang on, I got to get clarity on something. We are in Santa Cruz on Wednesday, aren't we? I'm getting clarification. We're in Santa Cruz on Wednesday, aren't we?
Wednesday the 23rd.
Okay, so Wednesday the 24th, I will not be live. So I'll be live the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, but not the 24th, just to let you guys know. And then I'll be back August 8th. I'll be back in the studio. We'll take your live calls, everything. I can take your calls now. We'll start that next week anyways. But flock cameras are license plate readers. The company owns them, so they won't share it with law enforcement. I'm fine with that because other than that, what is it then? It's revenue generation. But then law enforcement is going to, you can open the, you're not making any noise. You're fine. What is it? Here's how law enforcement justifies it. Well, we could find the kidnappers and the robbers and the rapists and the people who have warrants if we had that system. No, it's revenue generation. It's revenue generation is all it is. 100%. Let's see. Bev, what are you doing? I'm gonna look at that up, guys. It is. How about StreamYards? The program StreamYards. Now I use OBS back in the studio. Plus, I'm on my phone here, so that's another reason. Like you're not going to be getting too much content out of me over the next couple of weeks, simply because I don't have my production content here. Also, if you guys are not, here's the deal. When you're on the Patreon, I do a live, everybody voted for this, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central, roll calls. Everyone voted on this. I'm going to do this through the, if you go to Patreon, I'll put a link up there in Patreon. You have to be a Patreon member. I know this is a lot of steps, but fucking deal with it. If you click on the description of these videos, it'll take you to Patreon, Cop Talk Live. Patreon, I'm going to put a post up that has the link, or you can find it here too, for our Telegram, Cop Talk Live on Telegram. It's going to be a call. Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, that's 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. It's just going to be a call. You could plug in your earpiece, listen. I'm going to be doing updates every week for what's going on there. Where's the paint roller story? Go look at the Jesse Dorset. Go look at the last short that I did on there. But other than that, guys, your support is everything. Thank you for those who donated. Hit that super thanks button. Close us out. Hit that super thanks button. You can go to Cop Talk Live on PayPal and support everything we're doing for the training we have to come up. Or go become a member for $7 a month on Patreon. It's literally, isn't it the price of a cup of coffee at this point? Yeah, everyone wants. Okay. 315 area code. You are angry today. Other than that, do you know the problem? Nobody wants to stand up anymore. This is why I got closer to God and do believe we're all going to say. You know, yeah, that's why none of this bothers me. It's because I know I'm saved and where I'm going. Spend 5 minutes and look up Flock. He's mistaken. Ellie uses him. It is really bad. If it's the ones I've seen squads that have all those little boxes on it and they're scanning license plate everywhere, I think it's revenue generation. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Coast audits, Jesus is king. Of course he is. Yes, he is. I don't want to force my shit on anybody, but I am a Christ follower. All right, Cunning Oak. What do you think about that cop? Spit on the reporter, Sean Paul Reyes, YouTube long and audit. You must not have watched any of my content. Cunning Oak, I will only suggest you go back and look at my live videos and you look at my breakdown in my normal videos. You might just find Sean Paul on a live interview that we did on my channel, and you'll see me breaking down the video of what you asked for. There you go. Guys, I am so fucking sweaty right now, it's ridiculous. One more shot of the traps for you on the shoulders. There you go. All right, you guys have a great damn day. Again, this is short tonight. I got in last week, so I'm still acclimating to California and all this stuff. And Co-sign BT is it? Oh God. HRT. I know the tech team. Did you look up the email? Accessible? No, I have not. I have about 100 emails to check for you guys. Here's the deal, guys. Let me be very frank for you. I'm a one-man operation, and this is awesome. I didn't expect to have this kind of feedback from YouTube. I didn't expect to have this kind of passion for it, but you guys do. You send me, just so you can see from here, just as this is today alone, I have 50 texts that I haven't read and 10 voicemails. This is just from today alone that I haven't read, and I have about 100 emails, and I know you guys all want to be answered. Support. Support. Because right now, everything else I do has to monetarily support Cop Talk Live. If you guys believe in what I'm doing, then make sure you go ahead and click on that button and become a paid member on the Patreon. It's $7 a month. If you don't want to do that, you want to donate to Cop Talk Live, then donate to Cop Talk Live. Or you can hit that thanks button here. The point being is you're able to get me more help. I can wind up maybe hiring somebody, outsource some stuff, build a bigger network together, and we can really turn this into something. This has to be a community fucking achievement. Otherwise, I'm just going to be another fucking talking head on YouTube critiquing shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I like that. Charles, get some sponsors. How about you find me sponsors, email them, and then we'll work out a split with what you bring in. You want to work for Cop Talk Live? We could do that as well, too. But the point being is, if this is not a community, there will be no change in law enforcement. Nothing. There'll be nothing in law enforcement that changes. But if we make this content that is critical, but then also has a solution, and you guys are involved with it, which is why I want you on the Tuesday roll calls, which is why I want you in the fucking Patreon for $7 a month. This way we can wind up making those changes together, and then smarter people that are smarter than me can actually take shit over, right? Is what it is. Nathan Sturman, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, guys. No, Jesse, the payroll was not reasonable. You're 100% right. I will talk to you guys soon. Support. Appreciate everything. Talk to you guys soon.